Welcome everybody into today's energy reading. So we are going to be looking at what the message will be for today that you need to hear. So before I actually do start with any reading like this, I really sit for quite a while. I've got a little sort of like a process that I go through, and I take out the cards. I make notes as well in my notebook. So I'll be making notes. This is on my notebook. This is my notebook. I'll be making some notes as well with regards to, as I'm seeing the cards come up, what am I picking up on with regards to the cards. It's nice to write it down immediately, because spirit guide will be able to speak to me clearly in that energy, so I'm not talking and doing different things. So I actually want to get this out, and I want to read this to you guys while I'm taking out the cards. It'll also be like a little refresher for me, just to remember what was being said from spirit guide at that moment. Good morning to everybody. Jeffrey, how are you doing? Jennifer, good morning as well. For me, it's good afternoon. Okay, I'm a little bit earlier today. I have to go collect my daughter at school in about an hour. She's finishing her second last exam of her school life. She's leaving high school. So this is her exams. And I'll be leaving in about 45 minutes or so. So we have more than enough time. Oh, it's your birthday, Nana. Happy birthday. What a beautiful energy to have your birthday on 14th of November. What a good vibe for you. Thank you for being here. Everybody, wish Nana happy birthday. Okay. Trisha, how are you? Free to be. How are you doing? How it's lovely to have you here from Australia. Thank goodness I'm a little bit earlier, so it's not like 2 o'clock in the morning for you. Okay. Love from Tanzania. Iwa, that you got a beautiful name. You have a beautiful name. Sunset Reiki, how are you doing? I'm actually going to be undergoing some Reiki training next year. So I'm doing that next year. Dolphin Diver. Oh, hello. That's beautiful energy as well. Sarah Larson, Jeffrey as well. 9:09. I remember Jeffrey as well. 9:09 p.m. here. Australia. I was just going to say, yeah. Usually when I come on a little bit later, and it can be you guys like 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean? So I'm glad I came on a bit early. Good morning from the US, Kay Phelps. Thank you, all of you, for being here. So let's get into this reading. It's a very interesting set of cards. When I sat down earlier, I was like, wow, wow, the unfolding of what has been said. I'm going to show you all the cards that came out. So the first card that comes out is actually Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith. I am using the Archangel animal oracle cards, because we're going to work through animals today. Why not? And the first card coming out is called Deer, as in the deer, the animal. Okay. It's so Christmassy. Look, little lights there. It's a reminder. Okay. And it says here, trust in the support of the universe. Trust in the support of the universe. And I just want to say, as I'm saying that, I'm hearing spirit guide just say that trust energy of trusting how things are going to unfold, trusting that your energy is being held. It's what changes the energy of what you receive. So that's quite interesting. I like that. Thank you, Spirit. The next one coming out is the snake energy. I actually quite like snakes. I'm just saying, like holding them. They feel so interesting, so slippery. You know what I mean? They're quite interesting energies. It says here, live according to your divine essence. Okay. The elemental kingdom. Then we got the cute little pig coming up on the end there. The pig energy. Okay. And it says here, maintain self-worth and self-esteem. And that is Archangel Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel. And then I had to look under the deck. And when I looked under the deck, I can't remember who you were yesterday. If you were here, I remember commenting to you. I think I remember commenting to you in the comments of one of my video, and you said that your father is represented by the eagle, and I immediately thought of you, and I was like, I hope you see this video. Okay. It says here, seize opportunities courageously, and that is Archangel Bokopi. This is what I wrote down immediately when I sit in this room. It's quiet here usually. Okay. I sat down and I wrote here, and I said, stand and walk in your truth. You are perfect just the way you are. Perfect. You may not be for everybody, but they are not for you. you know, your ways of doing things and your personality will not align with everybody around you. But it's very important to say, oh, well, you don't align with me, so be it. And you let people move on. You let them move on in their world. Because if you keep on remaining true to your authenticity, that's the word, authenticity. It came up a couple of times in this reading. You align with the energy of what you are. The authenticity of who you are is how you're supposed to be acting in this world. And when you can get those two things to align, what is there to align after that? Nothing. The universe will just keep unfolding for you, like as you move forward, whichever direction you go in, because you're moving forward in that real energy of your true self, which is so powerful. The next message I got was your unique vision of this world is what's going to aid the universe to help you move forward. So whatever ideas you have, whatever feelings come upon you, that is your true self just saying, let's move here. It's like a dance. This world is like a dance. It's like when you, if you ever had done anything like meditational dance or trance dancing, which is something that I've done, it's like you just begin to move without thinking, and you begin to kind of like just move around however you want. And it's almost as if wherever you look and wherever you direct energy, you just go in that direction. But you're not going to be able to move that energy if you kind of like, I'm going to try to move like Beyonce. Be you, move like your own energy, and you'll see wherever you look, life just unfolds in that direction. That is an experience that I had like under a really deep meditation, dance meditation. It was like unbelievable. We actually, I will tell you quickly, we had a very deep like dancing meditation for crown chakra, and I just felt myself like moving this energy, and I really didn't even think about what I was doing. And the next moment it felt like creator energy just came in, and it wasn't me anymore moving, it was the creator that was moving. And wherever the creator moved and whatever it did, it just created a jungle. And it just looked at it and it just created more and more. And then it looked somewhere else and it creates a city. And it's just this big city just coming up like this. And it just moves everything. And it just keeps on doing it again. And it's such a beautiful energy. And I felt like that is us. And that's who we need to become. We need to become movers of energy. And whatever we're creating, we just create with our whole heart and soul. But the authenticity of who you are is what helps create that energy. Because you can only create from a real place. You can't create from a hope, or maybe I assume I want to be. It's got to be what you really are. So that was amazing. It's interesting that it's coming up here. And then I did write here your authenticity, which is your divine essence, which is your divine essence. It is you, what you truly are. Will bring in the opportunities that are going to be opening doors for you. Yeah, you came here to be real. You came here to be true to yourself. If this is your reading, this is your main energy. I feel like you came here to walk in your truth, to speak words that may not align with everybody, but they're your truth. And the people that need to hear those words will be attracted to you. It's like such a strong energy. And I also wrote here as well, do it your way and lead the way forward. This is such a beautiful strengthening energy, such a beautiful strengthening reading. And I feel like the time that we're in now, which is so crazy, guys. Our time is crazy. And I knew when I entered into 2024, I always get like a theme given to me by my spiritual guides, and there'll be like my own personal theme and then like a more of a collective energy theme. And the theme was truth. It was truth. And throughout this whole year, I've seen it being shown. I've seen truth being revealed. People's true opinions and true thoughts being out there in the open about whatever they're thinking about life, you know, their truth is being revealed. And it may seem like maybe in certain times that that's a bad thing, like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? But sometimes it's better for truth to be out in the open, even though we may not like it, okay, than have it closed and hidden in the darkness. Because whatever is in the darkness, we cannot bring into the light. So a lot of things that are happening right now are being brought out into the light. The truth of what people really think, you know, personally, globally, everything is being revealed, which is not that great to observe because it can be really nasty sometimes. Some of the things that you're seeing, people, stuff coming out of people's mouth, and you're just like, whoa, okay, that was in you. I better know about it, you know what I mean? I better know about it, you know, than have it been hidden. So we see the truth coming out. I'm very curious as I move into December, what will be the theme that Spirit Guide will begin to give me for 2025. So stick around, we'll see that one together. Let's get some tarot cards out here and find out exactly what is going on with you guys. You're so wonderful. I've lost the chat as well. I always keep my other phone down here. You guys are from everywhere. It's so wonderful. India, where we got Sweden, Canada. You're amazing. You're amazing. And you know, that's the thing. Sometimes we think we're, Gilberta, hello beautiful back. Sometimes we think I'm not good enough, or I can't overcome, or I failed in my life, or I'm not as good as other people. I'm not perfect in some kind of way. Oh my gosh, guys. In your imperfection of this human experience, you are the creator itself, experiencing a part of this universe through you, touching, feeling, tasting, emotions going through you. It is the creator in you. You are the creator. I am the creator. You the creator. We are one, experiencing this life. And in that imperfection, in that self-doubt, I mean, as it says here, maintain your self-worth and self-esteem. We all feel like sometimes, why am I not good enough? Why does this not happen for me? Why can't I succeed like my neighbor? You know what I mean? And in that energy, there is absolute perfection. And that is what we actually need to start looking at. Everything that is seemingly what we think is wrong, is it wrong, you know? And I'm not talking about the very deep things. That's a conversation I don't even want to go into. I'm looking at basic life stuff. Before I came in here, this table got so dusty because it's black and it's very dry where I am, even though it rains. So I came here and I was like polishing everything, and I was like, wow, I need to take everything down here and polish on that side. And I was like, wow, even in this dusty stuff that I was dusting up, that is life too. That is perfection in dust, you know what I mean? So everything is not right or wrong. It is not, and my cat is here, not the baby, okay? We've called it Dobby, him Dobby. This is my other cat who likes to come in here and push my camera. So she's pushing the camera around. Hello. I've actually got two here now. One is sleeping, and then I don't know what she's doing. She's just being herself, okay, in her beautiful life that she is. Now she's going to sit there and chill. So I see a 4 of Cups coming in here. Let's get the clarifier out for that 4 of Cups. I want to know. And a 7 of Pentacles. Let's get a clarifier out for these 2 cards here. So the 7 of Pentacles energy, I'm going to show you now. It talks about actually kind of doubting sometimes our journey, what we're working on, what we've achieved, what we're trying to achieve. That self-doubt energy of, what if it doesn't work out? You know, what if it doesn't happen? What if everything's not going to be okay? Yeah, and you got it again, like literally a 7 of Cups, and you got a 7 of Pentacles coming up here, 2 sevens. So if you look at how she's like looking up at her hair flying over there, and all those cups being there, it's almost like making choices, because that's what the 7 of Cups is about. It's like thinking, am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? And then the 7 of Pentacles is all the effort. It's the effort that you put into your goal, your dream, your own life, yourself. And there may be questions sometime of like, am I doing this right? Am I actually thriving? Am I okay? Is this going to work? You know, that feeling. And then that self-doubt just rocks up there again, which is the 4 of Cups. Like, looking at all that you've already achieved, which is the 3 shells there, looking at life that you're currently experiencing, all the good and the bad and the weird things that are going on. And you wonder, is this going to be it for me? Is this how it's going to be? Maybe the dreams that I have about the things that I want to accomplish in my life, maybe they're just dreams and they're never really going to happen. And then behind you, you see like that hand reaching down, like going, look at what we still got to show you. Look at what life is still unfolding for you. But sometimes we get so caught up in the past and the present, looking at what has happened in the past to gauge what is going on now and what is going to happen in the future. And we just kind of like lose the sparkle of life. We lose the magic sometimes. We tend to be afraid, or not afraid, or we just, I don't know, we all do this kind of thing, like trust in the support of the universe that is exactly aligned with what this is. It is exactly aligned. And I think it's normal. I think everybody does this to some certain degree. I try my best when this happens to kind of go, okay, this is what I need to do. I've got this situation happening right now. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to work this out. Okay, what is the best option I can have? It'll be this option, like the 7 of Cups. How am I going to get it right? I'm not exactly sure, but okay, I'm just going to hold on to that option and I'm going to start moving in that direction. And then life carries you from there. I feel like sometimes when we make a decision and we say, no, this is what I'm doing, all of a sudden the universe goes, okay, let's go. But when we're undecided as well about something, we can really linger in this in-between space. And I've seen that happen with myself. With this snake energy, live according to your divine essence. My goodness. And underneath it, seizing opportunities courageously. I do see here, oh man, that's a beautiful reading. I do see the amount of work you're putting in. You remember we got that 7 of Pentacles there, and then we got that 8 of Pentacles. Now here he is doubting. He's like, I don't know, am I actually going to harvest all those sunflowers? What am I going to do here? And on this side, he's actually growing them even bigger. There's an 8 sunflower now, not just 7. So it shows that there is growth happening in your energy. There is something. So just keep on putting this effort into whatever it is you're currently sort of focusing on in your life. Because yes, it is going to grow. It is going to be something that's no longer 7, it becomes an 8. And there's also going to be a lot of hard work as well, to be honest with you. Because I can see there's something you're trying to overcome here. And at times it says quite a lot of Pentacles in your reading, okay? Because you've got like the 7, the 8, and we have the 5 of Pentacles as well. And this represents like the home, as you can see. It represents needing to be inside of that home, needing to be in a place of warmth, of stability, of safety, security, all of those kinds of things. And sometimes feeling like you're not, sometimes worrying about things like that and like this, which is, I think, is what we do, to be honest with you. I think we do these kind of things. When we catch ourselves doing it, it is a real test of our inner strength or our inner trust and faith to kind of go, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to hand it over to spiritual guides. I'm going to hand it over to the universe to show me how this is going to unfold without me freaking out too much about it. I've tend to have gotten myself to that place. So sometimes I freak out and I rein myself back in and I'm like, whoa, okay, let me just not freak out too much. Okay, let me take like one step ahead of time, one step going forward in the new step of each, thing we were going in, and see where it's going to take me. Do you want to know what's my 5 of Pentacles right now? Maybe you relate. So I've got a car, okay? I recently have been like really fixing it up. I wanted to redo the whole thing. And there was some part in it that's been broken and apparently is no longer available in my country. And they're even having a hard time importing it. So I ended up having to hire a car for now, which is standing right there. It's quite cute, actually. I like it. And I'm still trying to find the parts. And I'm like going, now what do? Do I go buy another car, which is not what I wanted to do right now? Do I hire this car a little bit longer, or what do I do? Thank you so much, Marty, so much, because I may have to go hire that car still next week again until I make up my mind about what I'm doing. Am I going to, so if somebody's looking for the path for me, so I'm in the Five of Pentacles as well, just like you. So I'm not going, okay, by Wednesday I need to make a decision. So I'm going, you know what? I'm just going to let it flow. I will just let it flow and see what happens. And if Wednesday come and they have not found the part yet, then I'll go and rehire and then look into getting a new car, and then I will let my baby go. Oh, I love my car so much, but you can't, you know, it's an inanimate object. Maybe I'm having a death moment with my car. So that's me right now. That's the same kind of energy. Can be something similar happening with you, like you're not sure exactly how things will unfold or how things are going to be. But I'm seeing this energy of the seize the opportunity as well. So we're going to read about this as you're coming past the cards that I've got here. With the maintaining self-worth and self-esteem, this is good. It shows here family energy, the Ten of Cups energy. This is your world. It's not how you make money. It's not how you grow in life. It's the experiences that you're having in your full life. Meaning like your children, if you have children, your friends, your parents, your brothers, your cousins, people that you know, even if you are just you and your cats, you know what I mean? It is you and your cats in your world and what you're experiencing, or your dogs. And it's like what you're experiencing. This is so good. And there's a message attached to this energy about you and all you've accomplished and all you've worked on. I mean, just stop right now and look around yourself. Look at your world. Look at everything that you have done in your life. Some stuff was a failure, some stuff was just a big balls up, you know what I mean? And some stuff is just so amazing. The children you've had, the friendships you've had, the people you've helped, the home you're building, the career you're in. You've done so well, to be honest with you. And I think it's only going to get better, because look what comes up aligning. Look what Spirit Guide shows us. It's like, look, there's a Six of Swords here attached to that Ten of Cups. And it's like they're saying, things are only going to get better here. Things are going to get better for you. And I love the way he's got that smirk on his face. He's like, I told you so. And it's almost like you're sailing your little canoe there, whatever, out into the ocean or in the river, or wherever that is, the lake, you know. And it's like you're on your own out there pushing. I like the way the Six of Swords looks, you know. It's not like you're sitting in your boat. In the original Six of Swords, you're sitting there, sort of like with your child or with your inner child next to you. And Spirit Guide is like kind of like pushing the boat. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's you. You're rowing the boat basically. And Spirit Guide is sitting there so proud, and they're going, look at you. You're listening to us, yay! And they're kind of like grinning, almost going, you don't know where you're still going. You don't know what's still going to unfold. And they're loving the energy of you just trusting them. Trusting the unfolding. Our spirit guides are our guide. They are our guide through this life. So they know your next, what it is you're meant to be achieving, where it is your soul wants to be in life, what is the highest version of who you can be in life as well, showing up here. So they know, and it seems like they're so proud of you, like you're going in the direction you're supposed to be going in. Congratulations. I love that so much. So let's have a look and see. I saw somebody saying, hi, it's Audio Gale. Hi, Audio Gale. I need somebody to help me with the audio. It's 244 people being here in this reading. Thank you so much. I will be live every day at this time, sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later. It just depends if I'm collecting my children or whatever. And if I'm not live, then I'll just post a pre-recorded video. That means I'm driving somewhere or I've got a meeting, something happening. But usually I will just be here. So let's have a look and see what this is. What is this opportunity? And it's unsticking and handling. Let's go here. It is the untying of certain things in your life here that affect you, your family. It's what you've been handling. guys, this is beautiful. It is the untying of your life, of yourself. Here, in this energy, it's all you've been trying to fix, basically. It affects emotions, life around you, who you are, your family, everything. Everything, basically. It's, I mean, you go having breakfast here or something with your rabbits, you know, whatever that is to you, your family, your friends, yourself. And this binding energy that sometimes ties certain things in your life, almost like you can't make it shift. And you have been, I can see with the Eight of Pentacles being there, you have been working on making it shift. I'm so proud of you guys. Some people in life, when they face certain things that is very hard to fix in life, or certain things that we are going through that's so hard to face, they give up, you know, and they don't try again. And you know, those kind, we've seen people like that, where they just give up on life and they just sit there every day and do the same thing, and they don't dream anymore, and they don't live anymore, and they don't try to create anymore. And that's a sad thing to see, but you have been like almost rebelling against that. You're like, maybe you did give up on certain times in your life, and you're like, oh, well, this is just it, which, by the way, is also part of the spiritual journey. Giving up on life and saying, oh, I give up. I'm just going to accept, this is just me. I'm just going to accept this whole thing. It's actually a part of it, but the trick is, even after giving up, something happens again and you stand up one more time. That is that energy. Dealing with everything that comes towards you, and you will be just fine. This is my card of spirit guide saying everything is going to be just fine. From what I can see, it looks like it's going to be better than fine. Okay, what you need to do here is stand in your like authentic self of who you are. Know what it is that you value. What are your values, first of all? I mean, just go and like Google what your values are. If you get a list of values, for instance, there should be like maybe 100 or 200 different lists of values. You can go check on YouTube or Google what your values are. There would be things like authenticity, honesty, family, friends, spirituality, these kind of things. And break them down and choose what is important to you. Break them down until you got like about 6. So you break them down to like 12, and then you choose again 6. And those values of who you are must be what you live by. It must be what you live by. One of my values is honesty. That's one of the things that I will never compromise on, because I love people to be really honest with me, even if it's to my own detriment. Even if somebody comes up to me and says, what you're doing is crappy, Deborah, can you just stop? And then I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, or what you're doing is not as good as you think you are. And then I'm like, really? But I really appreciate that. And if somebody comes in, I'm also a Sagittarius as well. So Sagittarians really do not like people who are not truthful. And so if somebody comes in and you pick up that they're lying to you, that means that that person shouldn't be in your energy. Or there should be consequences for that kind of behavior. Real serious. Not as, okay, I forgive you, but I'm afraid I can't be around you for the next 3 months or so because you bring down my energy. You know, that's consequences. That is real stuff. This energy with you dealing with everything in your life, understanding who you are, walking in your own truth, your own authenticity, is really what the universe wants from you right now. Because I feel like there's something about you that needs to be a certain way. Maybe it's because your reality is vibrating in a certain way. So if you step more into your truth, more into what I accept and what I don't accept, more into your quirky self of whoever you want to be, you know, it's almost like that reality is even calling you there, because I can see showing up there is that reality calling to you. It's like there you're sitting. This is an amazing card to have here. The Three of Wands actually talks about your current reality and everything that you're experiencing. And it talks about those things being different. It talks about new experiences coming in, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing, new ways of experiencing life. That's so fun. I love the Three of Wands. It's wonderful. It's so big. It's so expansive. That's why she's sitting up on the tree. She's looking further. She's seeing things she's never seen before. There's also people coming in here, which is also exciting, that are very different from things that you've experienced before. This, for me, is the expansion of your reality into the Ten of Pentacles. Like, this is amazing energy. You've got a Ten of Cups and you've got a Ten of Pentacles. It's almost, I heard Spirit Guide saying, it's almost like this is the dream that I have, because it's cups, it's emotion. And this is when I begin to live it in reality. And I'm telling you guys right now, I promise you, you can create that. Not even a doubt in my soul, in my system, especially if you're watching these videos with me. I know your guys' energy so well. You guys have shifted somehow over the period of months. You know, I felt this shift in your energies. And I'll be honest with you, it's not because you're hearing me speak, it's because you're being more in the presence of spiritual guides, so that you can listen to them easier. That's what I'm picking up from Spirit Guide right now. It's more about what is being said that I'm saying to you that is creating the shift that I'm picking up on inside of you, which is what is actually pushing your dream into the real world. And it's not because, hey, you're watching Deborah on YouTube, you know what I mean? No, it's because you're in the presence of the guides every time you watch a video. The guides are, like my clairaudience will just go like off the charts every time I am doing a reading or whatever. Or even when I talk about something spiritual, if I meet you and I'm like, no, we start talking about spirituality, I will immediately, my clairaudience will tune in and it will shift energy. And then I know when I'm hearing that clairaudience sign, the channels are open, so spiritual energy is coming through. But it's not only coming through for me, it's also coming through for you. So it's not just us, it is us as a huge collective energy that is creating the shifts even among each other. Every person commenting here, talking, even greeting each other in the comments and being like, hi guys, how are you doing? Or commenting to each other. It's this collective sharing of this beautiful sacred energy of what we are and what the guides are that is creating the shift in your own life. But remember the bigger picture also as well. The shift that gets created in your life is creating shifts in people who don't even watch tarot readings, who don't even believe in anything. They're just like, I'm just living my life. I don't believe in God, I don't believe in anything. Or people maybe who are in a much darker place. Your energetic shift is shifting everything. And it ultimately starts to create this reality. It creates the reality. That's why truth right now has to come out, because it cannot remain in the dark. It needs to be in the light. The light needs to come in. That's exactly what you guys are a part of. And I'm so gratefully honored that I'm here to share this with you guys. It's unbelievable honor for me. I want to say hi to you guys, all of you. I'm going to be going off in like 5 minutes. My daughter's writing her second last matric exam, which is like the last exam of her school career. And then she's officially unemployed. Lord, oh well, that she has got plans for next year. So Tamara Snow, you are so beautiful. Thank you for being here. I'm totally different than, I'm so glad. Big shifts, and thank you. Cherryco, thank you as well. Dawn Link, Virginia Beach, oh my goodness, must be so beautiful there. Camila, how are you doing? This is so wonderful, thank you. It's literally my life calling to do this work. It's what I've been going through in my own life, my own journey, and some of the weird things that I went through and the hard things that I had to experience. I always used to question my spirit guides. If I hear you so well, why am I going through all this weird stuff? And there was always like, didn't say anything, you know. And then I realized, oh, it's initiation. It's initiations that you go through in life to prepare you for what you're meant to be doing. And it's very hard sometimes when I'm not, when I can't record. I didn't record like for 4 days, but I was publishing videos. It's sometimes I feel like, oh, I want to connect with spirit like that again for you guys as well, because it's a beautiful energy for me too. Mike G, thank you so much for being here. Rosie, Ewa, Mona, and I hope you guys who are members with me will join me around about the same time on Saturday. We're going to come in and do some little personal readings for you on Saturday. So it'll be around about now. For my time, it's like 4 to 5. I don't know what time it is by you, but just check. I'll try to keep the same time. Everybody, I'm sending my absolute love to you. Helma, Daniel, if I missed anyone, I saw Dawn as well. ASMR. Yes. Free to be, Robin, Lala, you're all absolutely wonderful. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's see what our spiritual guides have got to share with us at that moment in time. Otherwise, sending my love to you. You guys are so amazing, so beautiful. I'll see you next time. Bye.